story of exemplary resilience and community support, 80-year-old Indira Halarankar, a widow and mother of a former municipal councillor, has triumphed after a decade-long struggle to reclaim her house tax and access to her own home. She was allegedly abused, beaten and thrown out of her house by her daughter-in-law after Indira's son died. With the relentless efforts of social worker Jayaprakash Amonkar, neighbor Anthony Fernandez, and the Senior Citizens Forum won back her house. On Wednesday late afternoon, people from Lotulim and nearby villages, accompanied by Congress leaders, rushed to the Verna Industrial Estate and found two representatives of the Book My Show company carrying out a land survey in the presence of officials from the Goa Industrial Development Corporation, GIDC. Fatauda MLA Vijay Sardesai has alleged 182 crore rupees scam by the IT department in providing broadband connectivity to Goa by extending the contract 4 times. The contract was to be completed in 2019. The CAG report said in 2015 that the connectivity was poor. In 2022, the Finance Department said there were major technical deviations. PricewaterhouseCoopers had recommended for replacement of the service provider, but CM extended the contract and in August 2023, it was again extended till 2027. The traditional fishermen on Wednesday demanded that the monsoon ban period be increased from 61 days to 90 days and implemented in the next season so that the fishing stock had ample time to replenish. Speaking to media persons, the traditional fishermen also urged the government to act against lead fishing and boats coming from neighboring states. Leader of opposition Yuri Alemao said that tourists are managing tourism in Goa. Has the tourism department selected any points for hinterland tourism? Have they been notified? Where has the 10.67 crore rupees money been spent? He questioned. Tourism Minister Rohan Khonte admitted that the hinterland policy is in the making, but could not give a time frame within which it would be ready. When asked when he would notify the hinterland sites, he shot back, "Why should we notify the sites?" Opposition MLAs requested the government to pass a resolution in the House for Goa to opt out of NEET and propose a common entrance test, CET, for the state on the lines of Tamil Nadu and other states. Students are under immense pressure, they said. Vijay Sardesai proposed that either free coaching be conducted for all students for NEET or abolish it altogether. Divya Naik has been elected as the new Sarpanch of Ugem Village Panchayat following a no-confidence motion brought against the former Sarpanch, Bharti Naik, by all Panchayat members on 5 July 2024. 6 months earlier, the Panchayat members had requested Bharti Naik to resign in accordance with an agreement that each member would serve a 1.5-year term. After discussions with the MLA, they granted her an additional 6 months, but she did not resign. Consequently, all Panchayat members brought a no-confidence motion against Bharti Naik. Mayam MLA Premendra Sheth during the Goa Assembly session on Tuesday stated that the consumption of alcohol should be banned in the state, but the production of alcohol can be done in Goa, in order to decrease the consumption of liquor among Goan youth. Herald TV asked people for their reaction to the statement made by BJP MLA Premendra Sheth on banning liquor in the tourism state of Goa. Mayam MLA Premendra Sheth during the assembly on Tuesday stated that the consumption of alcohol should be banned in the state but the production of alcohol can be done in Goa, in order to decrease the consumption among the youth in Goa. The other members laughed at the MLA's demand. Poriam MLA Devya Rane stated that a GI tag should be given to Urak before any other states does it first. In the ongoing debate about giving Romilipi equal status, Velim MLA Kras Silva raised the issue during cut motion on demand for grants on Tuesday. He stated that government should give respect to Romi script and Romi language on par with Devanagari script. Replying to MLA's demand, Chief Minister urged the opposition to stop raising the issue to create unnecessary division among the public and alleged that the issue was being raised for votes. The lack of timely maintenance at the government-owned junta quarters in Pajafond, Margao has created dangerous living conditions, putting the lives of many occupants at risk. As a result, numerous residents have started relocating to ensure the safety of their families. It has been observed that the deteriorating condition of several B and C type buildings continues to pose significant risks to the occupants. Farmers in Priol, Bandora, Farmagudi, and other parts of the taluka are facing significant losses due to heavy rainfall which has damaged their monsoon vegetable crops. The farmers, who are mostly landless, have requested the government to provide compensation without insisting on mandatory ownership documents. The farmers said that they have already invested in labor, fertilizers, and water tankers for cultivation, which has gone in vain. In a nearly hour-long discussion, the Ponda Municipal Council (PMC) once again decided to conduct an auction for approximately 128 vacant shops and offices in the Ponda Market Complex, with rates set by the Public Works Department (PWD). Out of the 154 total units, only 26 shops are currently operational, while the remaining units, including 40 offices, 2 stalls, a hall with a 500-seat capacity, and 3 flats, are vacant. A section of the main signboard directing commuters about destination distances, located at Fatoda opposite St. Francis Xavier Chapel, is on the verge of falling. A concerned commuter reported the issue, warning that the board could collapse at any moment, posing a serious risk. In response, Fatoda police and firefighters promptly arrived at the scene to remove the hazardous section of the signboard to prevent any potential accidents. The Goa Battalion NCC secured their place in the Under-15 Subroto Cup by winning the Karnataka and Goa NCC Directorate qualifiers, held at St. Paul's High School in Belgaum. In the final league game, the Goa boys drew with the combined Karnataka NCC team, which included cadets mainly from the northeast.